Get a grip on it already, would you? Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom. This is Friskified Fitness. And today I'm going to review the Kootek 50 to 150 pound hand grip strengthener. Now that's a big lot of words for the title for a hand grip strengthener. Now I compared that against a different hand grip strengthener, one that I picked up at Five Below, and the cost was well below the $5. The Kootek 50 to 150 pound hand grip strengthener. Before we begin though, I'm wearing the hoodie today because I'm also wearing the Hulk t-shirt, and the green will affect what you see on my chest because I also have green screen behind me. Also, why am I reviewing hand grip strengtheners? They've been around forever, right? So why review hand grip strengtheners? After all, aren't they kind of old school? Well, yeah. And in fact, my dad had a set that had wooden handles and the red paint was chipping off them. But my brother and I wrestled, so we used them to help improve our strength when grappling. Now, as I say, I'm comparing two different models. The cheap one from Five Below and the slightly more expensive that I got off Amazon. The one from Five Below cost way less than $5, as I just mentioned. The Kootek 50 to 150 pound hand grip strengthener costs about $7.99 on Amazon. Not sponsored, you can find it on your own. Now the cheap ass model here has a counter, and when you hit it, the number changes, so you can keep track of how many reps you do. What I don't like is that you can't adjust the tension at all. With the Kootek model, you can adjust it. Now, I'm not sure if this will be picked up on the camera or not, but you can adjust it from 50 with a twist all the way to 150. And it's pretty easy to adjust them too. Just a twist. And of course, you want to make sure that you're twisting them the right way. Otherwise, this will happen. The further down you go, the less tension you'll have. At the bottom, the lowest number is 50. Now, for demonstration purposes, I put it well below that 50 mark, and there's barely any tension here. As you go up closer, it gets up to the 150 pound mark. I've used the Kootek hand grip strengthener for about a year and a half. And I figure a year and a half is a good sample size to use. You see, back in March of 2020, just days before everything shut down, I had a knee replacement, as I mentioned in previous videos. I did, however, want to have some sort of physical activity outside of physical therapy. So I ordered the Kootek hand grip strengthener off of Amazon, just so I could at least keep my grip strong, and who knows, maybe I could even grow my forearms as a result. The better your grip, the bigger your forearms, usually. Well, I used this hand grip strengthener throughout my convalescence, and I've used it afterwards too. In fact, since we're back to work and working from home, I keep this next to my workstation. When I'm on a client call, I will typically just hold it down. And then when the client speaks, I let up just so I can use my fingers on the laptop. Now, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that the Kootek hand grip strengthener is far superior to the cheap-ass model I got at Five Below. Nothing wrong with this model, by the way, that I got from Five Below. In fact, I keep it in the door of my car so that when I'm driving, I can at least get some grip exercise in. But here's why I like the Kootek model. The grip is knurled, which gives you a better grip with your hand. You can adjust the tension that you have so that you can work on different aspects of your grip. For instance, when you're going for reps, well, you can just go ahead and reduce the tension. If you're going for more power, well, you shorten the moment arm, and that increases the tension. Now, what can you do with a hand grip strengthener such as the Kootek model? Well, of course, you can go for reps. You can also just hold it in there and just wait and go for time. Now, the typical way to use a hand grip strengthener, like the Kootek hand grip strengthener, is to have it in this position. However, you can also turn it around. Now, here's the difference. When you have it in the traditional position, your ring finger and your pinky are the ones that tend to use it the most. Your middle finger comes into play, but it's your ring and pinky that come into play most. Now, when you switch it around, that dynamic switches around. Your index and your middle finger take the primary brunt. So you can use different parts of your forearm and improve your strength overall by switching the grip around. You can also work different parts of your grip. If you have the bent arm close to you, and you'll feel it differently when you reach your arm out and even turn your hand. Now, the nice thing about the Kootek hand grip strengthener versus the other models, including the cheap-ass model I got from Five Below, is simple. The knurled handle provides a better grip, and you can adjust the tension that you're using at any given time. And for about $8, how are you going wrong with that? That's cheap enough. You can get two of them, one for each hand, because hands come in pairs, usually. Now, as I say, this is not a sponsored video. I'm getting paid precisely zilch, or as Coach Greg would say, zero, for mentioning the Kootek hand grip strengthener. But I've used it for about 1.5 years, and I like it. It's better than other models I've used. So my overall review of the Kootek hand grip strengthener is a resounding thumbs up. I've been able to use this for 1.5 years, and I think that's long enough to be able to render a decision. Would I recommend that you pick up the Kootek hand grip strengthener? Well, sure, if you're in the market for a hand grip strengthener. And I think most people would like to have a stronger grip. Whether it's for working out, playing the piano, working in the garden, having a strong grip, having strong fingers can really come in handy during your regular, normal, everyday life. Do you use a hand grip strengthener? How often do you use it? Do you use it very often? Do you keep it handy so that you're able to use it? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed this review, please give me a like and a subscribe. My name's Tom. This is Friskified Fitness, and I'll see you next time.